Alright guys, welcome back to some more Final Fantasy 16. If you guys missed the previous video, we witnessed, at least in my opinion, the greatest spectacle slash boss fight this generation has provided. The Titan boss fight was incredible. Visually, phenomenal. The cutscenes were fantastic and gameplay was super fun, you know? Really enjoyed it. Really reminded me of the old school God of War games back on the PS2 and PS3, you know, fighting the Colossus of Rhodes or Poseidon. Like, I loved it. I just loved it. And if, you know, I'm excited for the future of fights. This game, I definitely am going to replay now just so I can experience that fight again. The soundtrack in particular, holy shit, incredible. So yeah, do not miss it if you want to see what I'm talking about. But this video, we're going to continue with the main story, of course. But before I touch that, oh, there's a new letter? Oh, that's the State of the Realm, never mind. The next thing I want to do was I did want to do some of these creatures here on the hunt board. Just because I wanted to see what these creatures were and how they worked. And I also want to do a few side missions that were present in the desert area we visited 2 videos ago. So once you visit that area, we unlocked a bunch of contracts. So we have, for example, I think it starts from here. Yeah, this one here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Not sure what this is. It's a question mark. But I do actually want to do all of these. I'm assuming there's maybe like a fun secret boss you can fight at the very end if you finish all of these. So I will definitely finish these. So what I'm going to do right now is I'll take a screenshot of this first so that I can, you know, remember the locations. And then I'll skip until I find the fights. I think I'll do 2 of them for now, or maybe 3. I think I'll do this one for sure. The Cattery, Dhalmekia, the Jaw, Dhalmekia. So I think, yeah. I think I'll do 2 for now. I think I'll do this one and I'll do this one. So I will see you guys when we find them. Oh, there we go. I think I found it. Yeah, that's the black boulder. Okay, here we go. So this is located on the northern side of the Velcroy Desert. So you want to go near this bandit's bed. And I'm pretty sure this is it. We'll just see. But it matches the description in the hunt board. It said black boulder. So let's see what this is. I'm not sure. It's a Fastitocalon or Salon. Fastitocalon. Charlie from God of War? Alright, let's go. War Cannon, level 34. Ooh. I gotta be a bit careful here. Gotta be a bit careful because I'm 3 levels under. Oh, I just realized something. So, okay, let me just pause this real quick. So you see the icon on top of it? That matches the icon that was present in the blacksmith to craft one of the resources. I see. So to get the resource, I need to do one of these hunts. I get it. I get it. Water cannon. It's a Blastoise. Holy shit. I mean, we should be fine. Like, oh, real scary, buddy. Woo! That's right. The power of Titan. Alright, let's bring this down real quick. Oh, I can't attack from the back? Okay, the head is only the weak part. I see. I like that. That's actually a nice change of pace. Oh shit. It's a Beyblade now. Water cannon. So I wonder if I can actually block that attack with Titan's block. Ouch. Oh my god. I need to be careful here. That was a lot of damage. It's not a difficult attack to dodge. It's just comes out fast, right? Alright, here we go. Fastitocalon. I think that's how you say it. Alright, 11.5 damage. Not too bad. Testudo Tromp. Oh my god. What is going on? Still not done. I mean, whatever's happening looks pretty cool. I'm not going to deny that. Alright, so far so good. Help me, boy!
Well done.
Gonna bring this down real quick. Taking about half of its health, so that's pretty good. Almost done. Alright, it's gonna go Beyblade. Let's go. Water cannon. There we go. I wonder if it's actually worth using the Titan attacks during the limit break, just because they do take a bit of time to charge. Okay, Testudo Trump again. This thing isn't too bad to dodge, just a lot happens on screen. Oh, I almost got hit by that. Oh no. This music though, man, is so good. I don't think I've talked about the actual combat music, but it's phenomenal. So close. Waken wins. Oh shit, wrong button. Damn it. Titan! Oh, no, I need to dodge. Na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Alright, it's gonna charge at me. There we go. And I can do this. Water cannon. Blastoise are kind of disappointing, you know? I'm just kidding, it was actually a fun fight. There we go. Notorious Mark Slain. Oh wow, that's a lot of experience. 1100. Scarletite. So yeah, these are like rare resources that you can only get from these marks, so...
It should have stayed in its shell.
There we go. That is that done. So cool. So as I said, I'm going to also do the second one. I'll see you guys when I find it. Alright guys, so after a bit of research, just searching the entirety of this area, because the board itself just says Dhalmekia. None of these are called Dhalmekia, and I actually searched the entirety of this place. I believe that the hunt is actually in one of these areas which we haven't been to before. And usually, the campaign is going to make us travel these areas. So I don't think I should do it right now. So, because I've checked the entirety of the Velcross Desert, I've checked the entirety of this area, I checked all this, it wasn't there. So, I think for now what I'll do is I will return to the hideaway. We'll just continue. Actually, I did want to do the side quest here, right? The Baths and the Briar's Kiss. I think what I'll do is I'll do the Briar's Kiss, since it's a side quest related to Ruzima, maybe? Again, it's not a plus side quest, but why not?
I've never even forged a
Ah, you're the apprentice, okay.
Perhaps Forge Master Luba's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I. Oh, wait. Are you Clive? Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luba's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that.
I mean, there is another reason to do
The way
these
I see
quests.
it,
It's
there's
to get
only one way we'll
renown.
be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
Which obviously gives us new rewards at
There's no point
the
fumbling in the dark, I
Desiree
suppose.
back at the hideaway.
Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right, I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think
See,
of.
the thing is, right, I'm still riding the high of that Titan fight.
Good
That
luck.
was so good.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Alright, let's prioritize this. It was so good that going from that to this...
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle.
I at least did enjoy the Notorious mark though. Those are fun.
Finest fabrics, fresh
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the bread.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Alright guys, so I just had to quickly restart my PS5. There was some weird flickering issue happening. I'm not sure if it was because of the game, or if it because of my Elgato, or if it because of the PS5. But I restarted it, and fingers crossed it works. But yeah, let's continue. So,
Where did all the men of the rock go?
last we talked to that woman, now we gotta talk to this dude.
I've worked for. All those years of toil.
All those years
Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you alright?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
How do you know?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place.
I mean, it's
I'm
closed,
bound to
right?
these
So can't you
baths
just...
in more ways than one. I beg of you.
Bruh.
Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
Oh wait, I think I accidentally just accepted the second quest. Oh.
Alright.
I think I just confused the
Go
icons.
and take a
Oops.
look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur.
I mean,
will
sure,
guide
why
you the
not?
rest of the way.
There are only 2 side quests in this
These
area, might as well
baths
do
are all
them.
that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison.
Ignoble end.
My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
I thought I was talking to the second guy, but... I guess. I mean, he gives a decent chunk of renown, so might as well. It's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I'm supposed to... Oh, I was supposed to talk to... Who the hell am I supposed to talk to here? Oh, you. Okay.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
No more for chatter.
Sorry.
Man, you are
Do
a
you
tall
mind if I
dude.
ask your trade?
Hunter? Why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge.
Alright, we'll return to Saba later. Right now, I just want to go quickly to the... Yes, I knew it. I knew there was going to be a side quest here. I think what I'll do actually regarding the Notorious marks, I think at the point where the campaign tells me, hey, this is the point of no return, I think I'll do them then. Because I'm hoping that I would have explored all of the map, or most of the map at least, to kind of identify the names and the places that are mentioned on the hunt boards. Because as I said, the previous one I was looking for, I did not find it anywhere here. I spent like a good 30 to 40 minutes just running around, making sure I didn't miss anything. Hey, free healing! Alright, so I think it's to my right. Sup, dude? So I haven't actually explored this area before, because I think it was 2 videos ago, I decided that, hey, this looks like an area where there'll be a side quest. And what do you know? This is the area. Oh, it's the bombs making the water hot. I see, I see. Hello?
By the flames. That explains the heat.
Oops, I thought I was on the Phoenix. That was a lot of bombs. Oracle, are you with me? And boom. You know what, I'm gonna try something. Oh shit, I guess I can't block it. Actually, I don't think I can do it against these enemies. I was gonna try blocking attacks a bit more.
It's over. Help me, boy.
I still find it so funny that fire enemies take damage from fire attacks.
The frying pan.
Into the fire. Damn, one shot him. Holy shit. Oh, you are Old Faithful. You're a blue one. Coronation, okay. I'm not sure what that did, but I guess it's like a strong... Let me just kill this thing first. Come here, you come here. You the only one? Yeah, you look like you're the only one. Oh, it's a big fireball. Big boy. Didn't hit the...
To me, boy.
To me, boy. Oops, I'm kind of getting... Okay, let's do this. Oh my god, I keep flopping that attack. Another coronation. Woo! One more attack. Should be the end of that side quest.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
I like how I'm just walking into this hot water, you know? Apparently scalding hot. I'll just fast travel back here. We can get much faster than having to travel through the area again. Alright, let's go.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Luba wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Alright, I guess I gotta go to them. Let me just finish this off quickly.
My carpets have
Shut up! I don't need your carpets.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Oh, where did all the men drop there?
Plates and pots! There he is.
Pots and basins.
Man, I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
You see, it was a lot of flaming hot gas.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something...
Oh,
to
they actually know aware of bombs? Really?
But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
Alright, not the worst side quest in the world. I mean, we fought a few enemies, it was short and sweet. Got a bunch of experience for it, and 25 renown. I won't complain about it. What is this? Reduces ignition cooldown by 2.2 seconds. Okay. Oh, more Scarletite. Okay, so you can get the resource outside of a mark. I guess the resource I was looking at is only available from a Notorious mark, so... Alright.
From the stoutest stoneware.
Alright, so we gotta go to... Yeah, this area, right? I think it's just safe. Better to just
Needed to a
Juiciest meat from green.
travel there by... Instead of having to fast travel to the obelisk at the start of the desert and then go. Come on, Ambrosia. There we go.
Come on.
I do wish there was a bigger incentive to explore these open worlds. That's the one thing I don't like, is that I have no reason to. There's no secret items or caves or interesting sights on the horizon that I'd want to get close to. Like this thing, right? Cool enough, but you pass through it pretty quickly early on. It's got nothing in it aside from a few NPCs. And of course, a side quest right now, but that's it. So, I don't know. I think they could have done a much better job. It feels very half-assed, the open world, that's what I'm trying to say.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell. That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
Limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now.
Yeah, my guess is the limestone is going to be near some
I want
enemies
to
I
know
have to
if this
kill.
is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces.
Oh my god, I have to go there again.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
So you're telling me I could have done... Oh,
See you shortly.
come on, game. It's not too far, thankfully. It's like at the very entrance of it. So yeah, I was just wondering, when is the combat part of the side quest? Because it's just been talking to people, and so far every side quest I've done has had combat. So, you know. I assume there's gonna be like a few enemies.
Needed to a silken softness.
Here.
Where did all the men have gone?
Made from the
They don't want
stoutest
to
stonework.
spend their time with you anymore. You should settle down with the more common men. They may not be as rich, but
I'm telling you, it's gone.
I'm sure they'll still pay you. The Desnov Terraces. Wait, there's no enemies here. What the hell? Right. Oh, come on. Spring Lime.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Seven needs.
Wow, there's actually no combat. That is, yeah. Definitely some, not my favorite side quest.
Just look at the plates and pots. Fresh bread, warm from the
Juiciest
oven.
meat from greens. Yes, they're quite sought after.
Where are you? Here we go.
Master Lubor says Drake's fang has fallen.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for. That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? Hmm? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalimil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava: know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
Okay, the dialogue here was fantastic. I actually really liked it. The writing from this guy is really good.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without
So yeah, gameplay-wise, the side quest sucked,
so much for the
but
Forge Master's riddle, though,
I did like the
spirit of Dalimil had
writing around surrounding it.
to do with limestone or anything much at all.
It's about the people.
Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Yeah, I'd say it's, okay, it definitely does go up in my rating of side quests for this game. I did enjoy this dialogue here. Good stuff. Alright, we are done. Let's head back to the main story now. I need to tell everybody, guys, look, I destroyed the crystal, Mother Crystal, and I killed Titan. Holy shit. Oh wait, before I do that, I have a new reward from the Renown area.
I wasn't expecting you back, son.
What is this? Cleric's Medallion
You earned this.
+1. Okay, let's see what that does. Cleric's Medallion increases healing potency of potions by 40%. That's actually pretty good. But I do like what I have right now.
Clive, you're back. I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more. Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movements since I've been away? Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian. Thank you. I will.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident Physica suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waluders must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The Kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Walooder standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Alright. Charon, Blackthorn, and Harpocrates. Alright. I mean, I could just assemble them all and just quickly say, hey guys, the big boy's dead. The man who's rock hard 24/7 is dead, so on and so forth.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Do I look like it?
What is it? I'm busy.
Close enough.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is
Bloody
dead.
hell.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words.
Ooh, the lip sync. Ooh.
This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Alright, cool. I just want to quickly check the map before I progress. Yeah, there is something new at Blackthorn.
Back, are ya? What's that for?
Enhancer +1. It's better than the blade I have right now, so we'll make it then. Cool.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Upgrades to Hunter's Waistcloth. It's significant, so we're gonna get it.
No scratches, right?
Hunter's Arm Cloth is not better than my Mithril wristlets, though. Alright, cool.
And?
Alright, Charon.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
I won't, don't worry. Wait. You guys have new stuff?
And what can I do for you?
Doesn't look like it. Some new orchestrion music, I guess. I'm good on elixirs and stuff. Let's just sell what I have.
Is that all?
The valuables.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying.
Damn!
Big baby.
Considering their parents died to his attack.
With good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you.
So my guess is Joshua absorbed only a fragment of Ultima.
Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Can I not upgrade with Harpocrates? I guess not. But yeah, because Joshua absorbed Ultima back after killing Typhon. I guess I said just a fragment of him, so...
Oh, I'm never drinking again.
Alright.
I'm telling you.
What is our next, what are the next quests we have to do to get to our next major spectacle moment?
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the Professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
I like you can hear
You
Nectar
ain't told
in the background.
everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tong down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. But I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Alright, let's go talk to Mid then. She's this way. Where is Sid buried, by the way? I don't think it's on the hideaway. I assume it's where he at his home. I don't know. Wait, what is this place? Have I been here before? Mid, your father's... No. What am I saying?
Mid might need some help tidying up.
Titan's dead and your father is not very happy.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Wait, that looks like a ship.
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise.
Very subtle, isn't it?
Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Luckily. Alright, Blackthorn. Let's get you this. Yep, we've entered the... There must be a term for this, right? It's not filler, but it's not exciting. What is a term for that? Oh well. The thing is, I feel I'm not super excited about these kind of quests is because these could have easily been done by other characters here if they just talk to Mid themselves. I don't know, it just feels like... Oh wait, I have to check something. I'm pretty sure I can actually re-challenge Titan using this, right? Can I? I can. Oh, that is so good. So this will allow me to fight Titan again. This one allows me to fight Hugo again. This allows me to fight Liquid Flame again. This is Garuda right here. This is... no. This is Typhon. Cosnus is, I believe, the panther, right? The yeah, okay. Pretty cool.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Hell with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. And spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's Tates. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gav and Otto in here, will you?
All right.
Oh, I was about to say, please don't tell me to go to them individually. Thank God.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with.
But clearly I'm getting, I'm going to get the Stardust.
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Oh, I can choose. Come on, Gav.
Gav, you're with me.
All right then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Dalamil. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of the stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me? I'd like to see him try.
In your own time.
Alright, let's go. We are headed to the Velcroy. Okay, here we go. Oh, there's another side quest here now. No thanks. Not interested. So is Jill with me now? No, Jill is not with me, okay.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Gav?
Oh, that's him right there. I see him.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
So where are we headed actually? Okay, it's not a new area, it's... And by new area I mean it's the map has it located, so... Alright, we need 5 Stardust. Here's 1.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Alright, there's a 3rd one down here. I assume this is the end, so the last 2 should be behind me somewhere. Or maybe they're deeper in. Oh, I can't go any further. Up here? Yep, here it is. And the last one is...
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
Ooh, we actually have diverging options? Because I chose Gav, right? If Otto were here, I assume something, obviously something different happened.
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you. Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Woof. I think that's enough padding for this video. Let's you know, go to our next mainline quest. I'm sure Joshua and Dion are just frozen in limbo, waiting for Clive to, you know, make some moves.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
Any new letters for me? No, nothing new. There is something new here, though. Are there any new quests I can do? I need to check to make sure I'm not missing any plus icon quests.
Blackthorn. Got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You know, it beats sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Hey. Decent experience as well for it.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Alright, report back to Mid. I think I can go this way as well.
I went up to give some greens to the Chocobo.
Oh, you been bloody bit me? Hervey the Chocobo Keeper. Hervey. That just sounds like a name where the parents are trying to be fancy. Like we're not normal parents. We don't want Harvey. We go Hervey.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Helena.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Alright, letting off steam 2. I think I'll make this a long video. Hopefully finish all of these quests at the same time. Here we go, Lost Wing. My guess is there's also going to be a letting off steam part 3, which would be the final one. So where are we headed? We're headed down here? Okay. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna check something. I'm just gonna quickly check the map after I load in, just to make sure I don't have a plus icon anywhere. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. We're good. Good. How do I... Oh yeah, we have to go this way.
When can I go on a special errand for Master?
Never. It's been a long time since I've been to Lost Twain. Whoa, whoa. I'm flattered, ma'am, but I prefer that talk inside the bedroom. Wink, wink. Make way for Lawbert's Pass. Is that the area where we fought the Griffin? Yeah, that's where we fought the Griffin. Wait a second. I've already killed the Griffin. Is there any... Because my guess is that... The... you know what? I'll make my... I'll let you know my theory when I actually get there. We'll see if I'm actually correct or not. Come on, Ambrosia. Dodge and weave. Ooh. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no, this is not the Griffin area. Never mind. The Griffin area was here, I believe. Never mind. Wait, are we actually still in combat? Oh, come on. Alright, there we go.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Alright, what is this ghastly creature you're scared of? Slay the creature. Oh, there's a chest down there. Oh, it's an Ari man.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Dude. We fought this thing before. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there, I do not know where I am. Garuda. Oh my god, the guy teleported. You annoying bastard.
Too slow.
Ha, get hit by the other one. No, stop teleporting. Holy shit, you annoying. There we go. Come on. Don't teleport. Oh. Now we got some damage. Get out of that area real quick. Almost staggered. There we go. Wait, oh, I'm scared. Oh no. Alright, we gotta back up, back up.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Alright, that was a shorter one than the first step. Good. And I level up as well? Good. I think I'm level 32 now. Eye of the Warrior. Ooh, I should check what that is. Alright, before I go, I did see a chest in the cutscene over here. Somewhere, I swear I saw it. I did see a chest. Where is it? Down here, maybe? Yeah, here it is. Alright, I just want to quickly check what it is that we got. We got... Increases strength tonic. Nope, no thank you. That is useless. I'm not using those items, so therefore it is useless to me. Alright, Mid, lay it on. What is Letting Off Steam Part 3? Because I know there's 3 parts to the ship we're building, so... Alright, here we go. Almost there at Mid. Probably going to do a bit of editing here and there. You guys don't need to see me go back and forth again and again, right?
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek.
Harpocrates.
Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
Alright, I'll see you guys at Tomes then. Oh, before actually, I did see in this, right? I just want to check this guy real quick. So there's a quest in Sombrek, and of course in Dalmatian Republic. Okay.
Think you can help?
And then I wanted to have another reward apparently
Your
already.
benefactors are a generous lot.
Direwolf Jess.
You earned this.
Okay.
Come again.
Come again. Direwolf Jess. What is that? Is that Torgal upgrade or something? Increase combo damage by 5? What? That's it?
Oh yeah.
Man, is that underwhelming. Alright, here we go. Tomes. I need your assistance.
Harpocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with who.
I think I'll choose Dario just because obviously I've traveled with Jill before.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you?
But what if not choosing Jill denies me a romantic kiss with her? Oh no.
All right. So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Garlic? Conch shells? Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Who's eating conch shell?
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. Effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well, isn't that convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
All right. Stay safe.
See you later, Clive.
I'm sorry, Jill.
Good luck with your research.
I didn't mean to hurt you like that. Alright, let's get out of here. Northreach. Ah, that's where the Vale is, right? Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been here. I wonder how Isabel is doing.
Now, where's Talia?
There's talk at the glass gate. Keep them pilgers nice and chill.
Need to stock up on these.
I won't have you.
There you are, Talia.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What shall I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
Garlic and... I have no idea what pepio nuts are. You, sir, I need your garlic.
Buy, sell.
Oh, pepio nuts, okay.
Gone. If that's what you want.
Wait, what happens if somebody actually uses all their gil here? Like, before this. Do they just get a free amount?
Can I interest you in today?
There's the garlic.
I trust it's all here.
That should do it. Hopefully Talia's finished too.
Well, did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting. But we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat. Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Taya.
For what?
For everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us.
Okay, now I need to replay these games just so I can see what Otto and Jill have to say.
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tomes so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
Alright, let's bounce. Here we go. So this was definitely one of the longer padding segments of the game.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
I hope to be rewarded with a wonderful cutscene of this entire ship flying using the mithril thruster? I think that's what it was called. Wait, where's Jill? Oh, there she is.
Welcome home. He had a successful trip.
Don't be jealous. Nothing happened.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young...
Yeah, I get it. Let's go talk to Mid one last time.
Thank you, Hippocrates.
It's time for my good old editing. Oh, wait. Not yet. Alright, and smash cut to...
I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
Mid, now.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Literally.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together.
I am not helping with that.
To the Black Hammer.
Wait, aren't we supposed to now visit Sid's grave?
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Dude, she did not open her mouth when she laughed. Come on, guys. Just a bit of lip sync would have gone a long way. Sometime later. Ooh. I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Is that the... Oh, that's a thruster right there, okay. The mithril thruster. So I assume it's just gonna let the ship fly. I guess? Is the ship supposed to fly, or am I just stupid?
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines and we'll be needing a displacement.
Nope.
You don't mean...
Don't worry.
Oh, thank God.
Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want...
To fight?
I want people to sail aboard her by choice.
Oh,
not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can
basically what her dad
live.
wanted.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
So yeah, I think I'll end this video with the grave scene or whatever that's gonna happen.
They told me she was building a ship.
Pack all of this into a neat video in.
Asterix. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the Twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Oh, Clive. So naive. Wait up! Mid!
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
Oh, you in a hurry and all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
Finally, updates on the main story. A request for assistance. My dear boy, my journey to Canberra has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strong box with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings on in the Free Cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I for one believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite a valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canverian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted, and if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal the full consideration. Your loving uncle, Byron. Alright.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Alright, Gav, get your ass to...
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just
bodyguard
sailed
duty
off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too.
Good.
She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Like, you know what? I'll end the video here, actually. It's gone long enough. It's about a 90-minute long video. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, I know, again, a slower... Oh, wait. The Hideaway does have another plus quest. Okay, I'll do that next video or whenever I get the chance. That is priority as well. But yeah, a slow video. Just a bunch of going back and forth, a lot of dialogue. But I'm expecting the next video to at least be a bit more action-packed. If you guys enjoyed it, do show your support below, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.